Don't see it's going to do any good myself. I mean, your dad's not going to admit he's made a mistake, is he? Not to you and Penny. Well, not in so many words, anyway.
No, but... Well, if he sees we're trying to help, it might loosen things up a bit. Right. Better be going off to work.
OK.
See you tonight.
Ta-da.
Ta-da.
Ta-ra, love.
You won't tell them anything?
You never know.
No. To him, they're just a couple of kids. And the way Penny went on last time.
Look, at least it'll make him realise that they care about him and want to know about him. That's what's important.
Suppose so. If it was me, though, I wouldn't want that sort of involvement. It's too private, isn't it?
It's still not there, you know.
Just thought I might have missed it.
It'll come tomorrow.
If they don't forget. Oh, I know it's just you know, the first test, the results, it's just routine for them.
They won't forget to let you know, love.
I don't know, I might pop into the surgery in my lunch hour, see if they can find anything out.
Are you making an early start this morning? I thought you said things didn't get moving till after 12.
You know, I've got a bit of business to do.
Do you want a cup of tea before you go?
I'll have a cup of tea when I come back. I'm just going to make a private phone call from the office before the boss gets in, right?
So that's why you came in early this morning, was it?
Aye.
Well, I'll tell you something. The boss doesn't like people making phone calls in the office.
Oh, is that so?
Yes. There's one on the forecourt.
I know.
I'll go and tell Sid the tea's ready.
Oh, hang on a minute, Benny.
Oh.
Look, I wanted to have a word with you last night when I came back. But by the time I got upstairs, you were already asleep. Look, you got to take it very carefully with Maeve.
Why?
Came back last time from the pub and she was in the right old state. All that talk about spiders.
Well, yeah, well, she was trying to flush it down the plug hole.
Well, it's natural with most women. They don't like them, Benny.
I don't understand it. I mean, why don't they like him?
Well, they're not exactly lovable, are they? And they move too fast. I'm not that keen on them myself.
Yeah, but you wouldn't kill one, would you? Would you?
Only because me mum says it's unlucky. Look, Benny, you're getting on the wrong side of Maeve. Especially if you want to stay on here, you know.
All I did was put it outside.
Yeah. Anyway, what's all this about the Bible bit? About them being here before us and having a better right than us and all that?
Just telling her, that's all.
Well, that wasn't very tactful, was it? Telling Maeve that she comes second to a spider? Especially as she goes to chapel every Sunday. Look, take it easy. Don't start anything.
Plain? Look, Mac, I weren't trying to be nasty or nothing.
Look, we know that. But they don't. Women are different. Especially when they've got religion. They like to think of themselves in the right pecking order, you know. Otherwise, all that hymn-singing lark, it's all wasted. Know what I mean?
No.
Well, just take my word for it anyhow. Take it easy. When Sid said have a chat with her, he didn't mean try to convert her to Buddhism.
Oh, nothing much to hold us up in my mail.
Well, you're ahead of me, then. Here, have a look at this morning's memos.
Well, nothing very dreadful there, either. And nothing from Adam. I was expecting a report on his activities of last night. Would you ring him up? Ask him about him.
Now?
When you have a moment.
Oh, Adam, David would like to know when he can receive the report on your activities of last night. Is that supposed to be unamusingly witty or... Very well.
What'd he say?
He said that the reason you haven't received the report on his activities of last night is because they turned out to be more complicated than you might have expected. Unfortunately, I didn't bother to ask him if he was referring to his activities with that salesman before midnight or his activities with Miranda after.
Jill, I think it's time that we had a serious talk about your irrational jealousies.
Too late. Poor Ross did that days ago. Calmed me down a bit, but it doesn't seem to have had the same effect on Adam.
Now, listen, Jill,
Well, I'm off to a flying start this morning. 5 whole pages in 1 hour flat. So, shall we all have coffee together?
Oh, yes, why don't you?
I see. I'm not to be had coffee with this morning.
Well, after what you told me about your blunder last night, are you surprised? She's firmly convinced that Adam and Miranda shacked up after taking that wholesaler to dinner.
Well, they didn't, because when I came out of the sitting room around 12 o'clock, I came into the reception and they were splitting up. Adam to his chalet and she to the room in her staff quarters.
Well, I know you know that, but you're the last person that she's going to believe. And what's more, her work is suffering. If there's no improvement, you'll have to forget your novel and get back to your motel duties.
Oh. Well, I'll have to calm her down then, won't I?
You've done enough damage calming her down. Leave her to me.
Well, what good would that do? All she wants to do is to be left to Adam.
You're not putting yourself out much this morning, are you? Sitting there reading comics.
There was nothing to do. Not till Nobby starts spraying that old car that's out the back.
Ah. Well, you've got a nice jammy job, if you ask me anything.
Oh, I don't like sitting here doing nothing. I much prefer working.
Oh, where's that tea? Oh, great many cheers. Oh. Have you made your phone call yet?
I have.
Couldn't have been that important.
It were important to me.
Yeah, but not important enough for you to put your hand in your pocket now, was it? She's going to be very disappointed.
What you on about?
Your girlfriend. Whoever it was you're going to get in touch with.
Mind your own business.
Okay. He's just interested, that's all. Benny, can you give Nobby a hand in about 10 minutes?
Yeah, sure.
There's not a lot happening. Well, I tell you what, though. At the rate Wally's going, we're going to be up to here in minor repairs.
What?
Well, I saw him just now bringing the car back. It was like this. Back a bit, no. Yes, and to the right a bit, yeah. He's really jumping up business for the garage.
Yeah. Very, very funny indeed. Yes. But I'm not in the mood for your type of humour. Right?
Oh, poor old Wally. Probably shouldn't have said that.
You're just going on at me about sitting here reading comics when he should be working.
I'll take no notice of him. He wouldn't know a hard day's graft if he saw one coming, mate.
Mac? I've been thinking about what you said about Mrs. Hooper.
Oh, yeah?
Don't you like animals at all?
Oh, yeah, she does. Oh, Sid told me. That a cat she thought the world of.
Cat?
Yeah. A big black and white thing, huh? George, that's what it was called, yeah. He'd go for anything, Sid said. Oh, she was ever so upset when it died.
She's, not thinking of getting another one, is she?
Not as far as I know. But I might get round to it. Why? You haven't got anything against cats now, have you?
Oh, no, I like cats. I think they're great. We used to have a lot when I was at the farm.
Well, then.
It's just that I got a mouse.
You've got a what?
Mouse.
Where is it? It's not here, is it?
Oh, no, it's not here.
Oh, thank God for that.
It's back at home in the room.
You what?
Well, it's all right. It's in a box. It can't get out.
You've got a mouse in our room. You've got a jar full of caterpillars. And now you've got a mouse.
You don't mind, do you?
Oh, no. Of course I don't mind. Oh, I love keeping in the zoo. Of course I flaming well mind.
Oh, Glenn and Kath won't be back from work till 7, so we've got the place to ourselves for an hour.
Great.
You know, I've got a feeling it's not that far off.
What's that?
The solution, whatever it might be. Yeah, sit down. That night when I had a drink with him in the garage, I had the feeling that he was on the point of just wanting to run away and hide. I reckon if I'd have said to him there and then, go on, Dad, you push off, I'll look after things, I think he'd have gone. I think he'd have gone that night.
So why didn't you? It would have saved us all a hell of a lot of bother.
Yeah, well, catches you unawares, doesn't it? Seeing your dad in a state like that. Never thought I'd see that. Oh, I wasn't much help to him, I admit it. Right from the start, you know, when Mum was saying she wanted me to go over, help with the rallying round bit, it was all so obvious, it just turned my stomach. I thought they bought it all on themselves. Stupid sort of life they led, the club set. Should have looked deeper, I suppose. But the way things were then, I reckon he had a fair case for opting out.
He might have had some sort of case for letting his eye wander a bit, but Oh, no, he had to go and turn it into true love.
Not a bad effort, though.
Yes, but it failed, didn't it? And I think now is about time for the rescuing act.
Hi.
Bit late.
Oh, that's right.
Something cropped up at the last minute.
Yeah, not long back myself.
Here's a penny here.
In there.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello, my love.
Had a good day.
Oh, mustn't grumble.
So, can we get you anything?
No, I don't think so.
Gosh, you're easy to please these days. However, I cannot see you saying no to one of those.
Oh, this is part of the softening up process, is it? What's all this about you needing a handout you were talking about on the phone?
Oh, yes, that. Oh, well, this party of Veronica's looks like being quite an affair.
Party?
So... Yes, engagement party, I told you.
Oh, yes, yeah.
One should go bearing gifts.
I see.
And Madam here's in her usual state of penury.
I'm with you. I'd hold that a second. Well, aren't you going to say when?
Oh, 20 would be fine.
There you are. Don't say I'm not good to you.
Have I ever? You're the best daddy in the world.
No, I'm afraid not. I've done my best, but I've not really succeeded. Thanks. I take it Kevin's kept you up to date on the state of play?
Yes, we have talked.
We had to, Dad.
Because we want to help.
Oh, I don't have to ask, do I?
Everything's all right. They're ever so pleased the test was fine.
Oh, that's marvellous. I am glad for you, Glenda.
Yeah, it's such a relief. It's all the waiting and hoping, you know. Anyway, the letter's in the post.
I told you they wouldn't have forgotten you.
I know, but when you have to wait ages, you know, you can't help fearing the worst. Anyway, Auntie Marion rang them from the surgery and they told her. They apologised for not letting me know before, but they're so busy. And I am only one patient.
Yes, of course. Anyway, you can relax now.
Yeah, I can't wait to tell Mum. She'll be so relieved.
I just can't define what's happened. I mean, there were no arguments, no disagreements, no rows. I've stayed awake at night trying to pinpoint exactly what's gone wrong, but for the life of me, I can't.
But it has happened. You admit that. I mean, things aren't the same as they were.
No. Well, I've tried to get them back to the normal level, but no, I can't.
Neither of you said anything, though, when I came round the other night.
It's not the sort of thing you go parading, is it?
But you behaved as if everything was all right.
Yes, we're inclined to do that to each other. Sort of shielding, really.
So Sharon feels the same way as you do, then?
Yes.
She said so.
No.
Then how do you know?
I know.
Oh, Daddy, if that's the case, you don't have to shield too much, do you?
There's going to be hurt.
Of course there will be.
Not like there was with Mum. There could never be that. No matter what you think, you haven't had time for it to matter that much. Well, have you?
Where did you get such a wise old head on those lovely young shoulders?
Inherited?
It's a funny thing, isn't it? I never dreamed I'd be sitting here with my own children trying to sort out my problems.
Well, there is a bit of a crisis.
That's what families are for, sticking together.
Dad, Penny was wondering if...
What?
If it mightn't be a good idea...
Daddy, you remember I drove Mummy to the airport the morning she left? Well, for ages, she just sat there. She didn't say anything. And then suddenly she started to talk. She talked and talked. She didn't stop till I kissed her goodbye at the barrier. About everything that she wanted, needed. Not allotting blame or anything, just hopes, really. She had to believe that there was a future for you. So, why don't we just go out there and tell her she was right?
Oh, that's the man. I've just been writing you a note.
Thank you.
I've got to go to the swimming pool. There's been a row between one of the guests and the swimming pool attendant. Now, I've managed to sort the guest out, but now I've got to pacify the attendant before he swims back to Australia.
Do you always put your raincoat on when you go for a swim?
Have you seen it out there? It's going to pour. Anyway, I'm not going for a swim. Oh, look, I don't have to laugh at your charming little quips. I'm just not in the mood.
They're not charming little quips. They're unamusing witticisms.
Oh, shut up.
That's better. I believe you're ready to listen to me sensibly.
Adam did not spend the night with Miranda.
Who told you?
Nobody told me. I saw it for myself. I just happened to be going to bed and I saw them splitting up in reception.
Yes, but you went to bed before I went home last night. And when I went home through reception, Adam and Miranda were in there, cuddling in public.
We'll just have to put him off, that's all.
How?
You'll have to take me.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Look, if Dad delivers me to Veronica's, he'll find out that there's no engagement, no party, and then all the little white lies that
but
have
that's all over now.
Kevin, I don't want him to find out it's a setup, do you?
No, I suppose not.
Well, then leave it to me, all right?
Yeah, looks as though you're in charge.
I think we've got back just in time. There's going to be such a storm. But as I was saying, you don't want to go overdoing it.
Oh, Mum, I'm all right. I'm sitting down half the day
But
anyway.
there'll come a time, won't there?
Dear.
Oh, hello, Lloyd.
Hello, how are the working girls?
Flaked out.
Oh, speak for yourself.
Ah, she's over the moon, this one.
Dad's upstairs.
Oh, quite the family party, isn't it?
Hey, Glenn, I'm going to run Pen back. Do you want to come for company?
Well, I'll have to get changed.
No, you won't.
Once every 5 minutes, won't it?
Hello, my dear. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks. I'm just going to get changed. I'll see you in a minute, all right?
Hello, Kath. She seems on good form.
Oh, yes, she's had the results of her tests and they're OK, so that's bucked her up a bit.
Oh, that's splendid news. Now, listen, young lady, I don't want to rush
It's all right,
you, but...
Daddy. Kev's going to take me.
Well, there's no need. I go right past the front door.
He wants to see Veronica.
Yeah. Congratulations on the engagement, that sort of thing. But we were at school together.
She had a right
sort of.
crush on Kevin, you know.
Yeah, lucky escape. No, seriously, just well wishes, that sort of thing.
All right, if you like.
Right, I'll get the car out. Could you tell Glenda to get a move on? We'll be here all night otherwise.
Had a nice evening together then, have you?
Yes, quite pleasant. Thanks.
Oh, that's good. Well, sit down, do, because there'll be
Well,
no hurry in
thanks,
our Glenda. I don't know why they're bothering.
Well, it's good news about the baby.
Oh, it's marvellous. She's so looking forward to it, you know. And me, the first grandchild. Well, same for you, of course, isn't it? And Sally.
Yes, it's a big thing, really. A milestone. Would have been nice if it...
Oh, I know, yes. If you could have shared it. I think that with Arthur, you know. He'd have been so proud. She was the apple of his eye, and to see her with a baby. Still, it's not to be.
No. Still, it's not the same with Sal. Still can be. Or that's what they seem to be trying to tell me. I don't know, Kath. The whole thing's in pieces.
But at least the pieces are there. Why not try picking them up, eh? They might fit together easier than you think.